How we doing, guys? I can't even speak. It's finished. Arsenal 1, Porto 0, and we go through 4-2 on penalties. Oh man, look at my hand. I'm shaking. I've said it so many times before. Arsenal Football Club will be the death of me. I can guarantee it. I will die watching this football club and the roller coaster of emotions that they put us through. Oh my word. I'll tell you something. When we went to penalties, I sat there and I thought, it's done. We're just not going to be able to get through. I think of, the Europa League penalty shootout and the mess that we made of that. And then you've got the commentator constantly going on about the Porto goalkeeper that, he saved his last 4 penalties or something. And I'm just there like, oh man, I don't need to hear all this nonsense right now. And then I'm watching Odegaard and Pepe doing the coin toss and which end they'll shoot and everything. And at the Emirates, I'm not really bothered which end they shoot at because you're kind of effectively, even if you're going to the clock end, facing Arsenal fans anyway. I know Porto fans are there, but it's predominantly Arsenal. You get what I mean? It's the taking the penalty first. That for me is the most important. I've always said, take penalties first. Get that first one out of the way. You score that, you instantly put the pressure on the other team. And not only did Odegaard win the coin toss to go down to the North Bank, but he won the coin toss to go first. And when I saw that, I went, okay, I got this little feeling, this little moment where I thought, oi, hold on. And I was like, right, who's taking the first penalty? Because I wasn't too confident of Saka taking a penalty, given his overall performance during, 120 minutes. Then I see Odegaard step up and I thought, all right, this is calm. Odegaard is scoring. If you've seen any of his penalties, it's calm. No issues at all. Scores. Then Porto go and get one just the same. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Then Havertz, I'm like, And my mind's already thinking if he misses, and you can imagine the abuse and the absolute banter from everyone else, and rolls it in lovely. And then David Raya makes the first save. And at this point, when I watched this save back, was the moment I realised we're winning this game. First of all, it's a brilliant save. He tips it onto the post. It then comes out, hits the back of his legs, and instead of going in, goes wide. Do you know how mad that actually is? That's when you know somebody's watching down. For me, it's like, I've always got this. It's my chain. Kiss it every single time. It was my dad's. Mate, the emotion that this club put you through, man. And yeah, at that moment, you just know that somebody's watching down and something's happening. And it's like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And then Saka steps up and I'm like, oh no, here we go. To be fair, it was an unbelievable penalty. The keeper didn't even know what to do. And at that point, you've got daylight. You're like, right, we're really, really in a driving seat now. And then Porto score and David Raya gets so close, gets his hand on it. And then it's like, right, we now need to score. Like, don't give them a little something, and we go and get the goal. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, okay, great. And to be fair, Declan Rice's penalty, superb. First one for the club, brilliant penalty. And then you're like, right, they miss, we win. Even if they score, we've then still got the last penalty, to score, to go through. And then even if we miss that, they then still have to score their last one for it to go to sudden death. So we're really in the driving seat. No, they don't have to score their last one, do they? Because they'd only missed one at this point. So, but yeah, this is what I mean, man. It's just mad, isn't it? What it does to your brain, it fries it. But yeah, at that moment, even if Porto score, we've still got that opportunity to score ours, and we're done. And I'd love to have known who the fifth penalty taker was. I'm probably guessing Gabriel Jesus, to be fair. But yeah, David Raya again. Brilliant save, dives to his left. And ironic, the man that, scored the winning goal out in Portugal was the man who missed the final kick of the game. And in terms of the game itself, listen, we knew exactly what Porto were going to do. And they did nothing different to what they did over in Portugal in terms of, the dark arts, shall we say, of football, and, the rolling about everywhere, the time wasting, and they were doing it. I thought they played more on the front foot tonight than I actually thought they would. I thought they'd really sit deep, but they pressed us quite high and they made it difficult for us. And then it was one moment of magic. Odegaard, the pass, it was eye of a needle stuff. And Trossard, touch, finish, brilliant. And then you're thinking, right, let's go and get that second goal in the second half. But you can feel the nerves, you can sense it. And it's not just in the crowd, it's with the players. And there's so much riding on their shoulders. Such a young squad still. First time in the Champions League. I know we've got the likes of Jorginho, Havertz, etc. Champions League winners and have played in it, and Zinchenko and Jesus, etc. But predominantly, most of these players, it's their first experience. So to come through that, and given the record that we have as a club in the final 16 and not get into the quarterfinals, it's a big hurdle to overcome. And listen, we're in the quarterfinals. Whoever we get, it's going to be a ridiculously tough game. But I'm not sure that there's going to be any more teams left in this competition that will play the way that Porto did. I think the only one that would put me on edge, and it would be a bit of a mad game, would be Man City. Barcelona have gone through tonight. Bayern Munich are through, Real Madrid are through, PSG are through, Man City are through, Arsenal, and then you've got either Inter, Atletico Madrid, and then PSV or Dortmund. And I suppose everybody, and this is no disrespect to either one of these two sides, but the winner of the PSV Dortmund game is probably the team that you would like to get in the quarterfinals. And that's not being disrespectful. If it's PSV, we've already dispatched them in the group stages very, very comfortably. The home game in particular. So that's why I've got confidence in that sense and say, when you look at the other teams there could be some big, big matches. Could be Barcelona, Real Madrid, Arsenal v City, or what you would like is Barcelona, Real Madrid and Munich versus Man City. But you probably know that Man City will be the ones that get the winners of PSV and Dortmund. But listen, whatever. It is what it is at the end of the day. Looking at team, do you know what, actually, when I say about the teams that are left and probably play a similar way, Inter Milan, very, very good defensively. Don't give a lot of chances away. That would be a tough one. If they get through, of course. And even then, you've got a Flecko Simeone team. But yeah, look, I'm waffling on. We got the job done. That's the most important thing. We got the job done. We are through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We're top of the Premier League. We're about to go into the international break. And I'll tell you something. I need these next 19 days to just rest and recover. Mentally, physically. Because the first game back is Man City away. But that's for another day. We'll save that for another day. So, look, listen, we're through to the quarterfinals, like I said. So I'm absolutely buzzing. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about that game and the performance and the drama and everything. And yeah, crazy, innit? If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.